Hey, so it's Little Flower from Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas. So it's been a really fun journey, reset, recharge. And the irony is that I left Houston to get away from the intense covert communism shenanigans, and which was really nice, and had experiences along my way from driving from Houston to Oregon and then to Washington. And the irony is that the Gestapo is planted in every seat of the community. And I've seen the objective data for it out there, and I experienced the League of Doom along my way. And that's when I had my assessment made that, yeah, the League of Doom is infested in every aspect. So it's a lot more prolific than I had ever imagined at all, period. I'm like, oh, Dios mío, it's like that. Okay, now we know what we're up against, But the thing is that you don't push against something to solve the problem, because the problem and pushing against it is like, how does one push against something? So like whenever you're in a mosh pit, someone comes up and comes up at you, you push back for for the art, for whatever the rally calls forth. But it keeps each party in a particular vibing frequency, So whenever you try to problem solve an issue, that's whenever the creativity comes into play, and you have to figure out, it's a brain teaser to unlock the code to solve the problem. And you have to be really creative to get to it. But as long as you refrain from pushing against it and use an alternate method to problem solve it, what you're doing is the solution is not on the vibing frequency where the problem exists. The solution is on a high vibing frequency. So to get to it, when you extract yourself from a situation, you take yourself out of the low vibe, and then, with some time and right application, you free up your noggin to settle into the frequency that offers you the insights to problem solve said situation. So, that's where I'm at, and that's where we all should be at, and we will eventually. But for now, I think the biggest issue is the grasshoppers waking up, But that's forthcoming. I can see that. I see what God's doing here, at least my translation of my observations. But yeah, I'm having a great time in Houston. Recharge, reset. So far, my overseers, I don't know if they've actually continued the stonewalling today. This is my family business time, so I'm withdrawing really hard and resetting, but I'm coming around again. So, yeah, I'll report back to let y'all know if the Everett Gospel Mission has continued stonewalling me, or if they actually called back to work things out, because, the end of the day, you have to make a stand for the ethics. And ethics say it is innocent until proven guilty. And if you already got somebody tar and feathered without even any remote semblance of a trial, what you're doing is acting the covert communist and making this country into a tar and feathering regime, which is pretty psychotic and sociopathic, all of the above, which is, psychopathy. Your overseer, Willy Wonka, is like exploiting you guys, and you guys don't even see it. I'm like, at this point in the game, whoever Willy Wonka is, dude, he's the devil, okay? And I got mad respect for the devil. Yes, I do. Because at the end of this, the victory has already been won. He knows it. He knows it. And you guys don't know that. You guys made a deal with the devil and expect a psychopath to take care of you. You know, and I don't know what's up with Satan and everything. Not my jam. But you humans, it should be your jam. And you need to take a step and, you know, be the shining example and superhero of what it means to exemplify innocence until proven guilty. That is your superhero assignment, League of Doom. Whether or not you actually can see Willy Wonka as the, you know, Satan himself, more than likely all fleshed out. Look, I've seen that too. If I had shown you, would you even believe it? Probably not. But that's a story for a different video log. So, alright, you beautiful League of Doomers, stop serving this communist covert machine and the death camp psychopathy, okay? And you know, you do what you want. But, yeah, because in case you haven't realized it by now, what we have here is seppuku or survive. You can either buy into God's grace of seppuku or survive, or you can, you know, keep licking the face of your master. You know, that covert communist bootlicker. He likes it when you lick his boots. You know what he does? He sends you over to me with your flying monkey psychopathy, and he's exploiting you. Yep. He's exploiting you. He's exploiting your ignorance. He's exploiting your blissful contentment. Because at the end of this ride, if you don't get on to serving the light, he's taking you fool-ass motherfuckers right with him into his domain and dimension. Whether or not there is a hell is really neither here nor there, because in a quantum existence of multi-universe between hither, thither, yonder, yesterday, and infinity, guess what? There's multiple low-vibing dimensions and reality. So, whenever your avatar keels over, whatever you vibing at, that's a dimension you get locked into like a motherfucker. So, we don't know if you really get stuck there forever. Might feel like it. Might take a miracle to ever get you out. Because as it is, the word has it, once you're in there, you're in there. So, don't take my word for it. You figure it out. But if I were you, and you a tad bit concerned about your eternal damnation, here's objective data for you to mull over. If this is the United States of America, and liberty being everything that our forefathers had contrived it to encompass, it is innocent until proven guilty. And if you are supporting anything that disincludes that, you are part of the covert communist machine, which incidentally I hear there's a lot of satanic action going on in there. Just thought you should be aware. So at any rate, I'm in Houston, Texas. Stasi, you don't even bother me. I'm looking at your kids. Praying for them. Anyhow, you check back in and let you know if Everett Gospel Mission has continued stonewalling me or not. Because that's where my home is. Being an indigent and everything. You know, run out of my career in EMS as a paramedic, writing critical care calls. Anyways, peace out for now.